Hi.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Hi, guys.
Sorry for a little bit of a break, but we've just been busy. Like I keep having my family ask me like what's going on, and they're like, "Oh, like can we FaceTime this weekend?" And I'm like, "Actually, I'm like not really home. I
Somebody is outside.
yeah, it's been busy." So we'll get into that. But hope everyone had a nice Easter. And then honestly, the weather's just been so beautiful in Atlanta that like I've just been taking advantage of being like at the park or like I've been going on a lot of walks on the Beltline. Um, it's just too nice to be like cooped up in a
I've been at
room.
work.
Yeah.
I've been at work. I
Which
couldn't
hopefully
be
will
outside.
end.
I've been outside working.
So yeah, that's why we had to take a little break. But we here now. So I know I have like a slight tickle in my throat today. I think because it was like 85 yesterday and today's like 65 that, or even lower actually, that even I have like a tickle in my throat today.
Jeez. Mm-mm.
So I got myself some tea. Um, I lost my train of thought. Yeah, okay. So we're up season 2, episode 3. We're dialing in online. Basically, obviously we always go over sports first and then we'll kind of get into what we're talking about when we talk about online. But I guess to recap from kind of where we've left off, we were really into March Madness before we went to the Braves game.
Yep. Season opener. That was phenomenal.
I
I had
hope you
fun.
all watched our vlog on that because it was such a phenomenal
Yes.
ending to that game. That
Yeah,
was
that
such
was
a great ending.
never in my life have I seen something like that happen in baseball. I could lie, but that was just my take.
I think what
So,
was cool too is like I went to get lunch somewhere the next day,
mm-hmm.
and even when I was at lunch, I overheard
People was
people at the
talking.
other table being like, "Did you watch that game on TV? Like, I wish I was there," and
Yeah, that was
so
that
cool.
was good. Yeah. So
Um,
kudos to the Braves.
yeah, that was very cool. And I have gotten so many compliments on that hat that I got. I
Oh,
got a hat with like
oh, the
with
peaches.
the peaches on it. I have gotten so many compliments on that
It
hat.
was cute. It was cute.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
so yeah, that happened, and then like we said, March Madness is over. We have our final teams that won.
UCLA women's and Michigan men. Congratulations, you guys done it. You did it. It's over with. Now it leads on to the NBA playoffs.
Which has been very interesting. Today I watched the game where OKC won by like 50 points. They beat Phoenix by 55 points. It was wild. Um, but there are a couple good games. Yay, the Hawks made it. So they lost yesterday, um, but like they were doing pretty well up until the last couple of minutes. So there's that. Trying to think what else. Kevin Durant was out yesterday. That's why I think the Lakers won versus the Rockets.
It's
Um,
been a lot of injuries in the NBA
mhm.
with a lot of stars.
It's
So
just hard too when they all transfer like that. Like I didn't realize. I think I said this on the other episode. I didn't realize he was on the Rockets for so long because they just like move everywhere all the time. So now I'm like watching the play. Like NBA playoffs is when I'll start watching NBA. And now I'm like, oh wait, this guy's on this team, that guy's
mm-hmm.
on that team. Like
You'd be
SGA is
amazed.
still on OKC at least, but
Yeah.
everybody else is like somewhere. And like LeBron obviously on the Lakers. So everybody else is like moving around. Um, but so that's really fun because there's always something to watch now, like when you're out and about. I hate like when I go to a bar and then there's like nothing to watch on TV. So the fact that like now that there's NBA and sports on, like I can just go sit and even drink a water or eat my lunch and just like sit and watch the game or dinner, whatever. And then the Masters concluded.
Yes.
I didn't get to watch enough of it like I normally do because I was outside because it was just beautiful. But like I was at the park one day, I went to lunch one day. it was just too nice outside to like sit at home and watch golf. So
Congratulations to Roy McIlroy. He won his second Masters. He won last year, came back to win it again this year. So kudos to you.
mm-hmm.
That was it. That's all I have.
Yeah,
I have nothing else.
He was in the lead for a while because I was checking every day.
Yeah,
and then he kind of dropped down a little bit, and then you guys
Yeah.
came back. So
yeah, that's all I can say about that.
yeah. I saw that. So the NFL draft is this Thursday. So that'll be interesting to kind of follow a little bit, see where some of these players go. I always think draft night is fun. I love just like getting some popcorn and sitting and watching where everybody goes and what they're wearing and how they are with their families when they get selected to go somewhere. And
that's 3 days or 3. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. It's 3 days.
Yeah.
Because there's so many of them.
I mean, I usually only watch like Thursday. but yeah, I always watch like the first round at least. So that's happening. Like you said, UFL I saw on TV yesterday, so that's happening. Atlanta United has started back, so like soccer started back again.
I'm so excited about the WNBA. It's a lot of changes going around. Kudos to the women getting their money. Get y'all money. Yes. I am super excited about this season because everybody was moving around. Teams are getting better. Players are getting. I'm just happy. Really excited about the Atlanta Dream. Excited about pretty much the Dream and the Aces. Those are my 2 favorite teams. So, yeah, I'm just ready for it.
Yeah, and even that is like
ready to be outside with that. What else? Track and field is going on right now in Florida. People are gearing up for the World Cup. I even tried to get tickets to the Olympics. Those tickets were expensive.
Okay, so speaking of that, I looked at tickets for the World Cup, and I really thought that they were going to be 1,000 plus, but they're actually not. The first game is like 600 something, which is still a lot. But then you have other World Cup games that are maybe like 200, 250. So I know they're maybe not as good of teams to watch, but like 250 is pretty good for a World Cup game.
That was kind of how the Olympics was when I was looking. I was trying to figure out, okay, well, what team or what country is playing on what day or what bracket that they're in or category. But the good thing about the Olympics, they don't want to tell you shit.
Yeah.
So there was no need to even get tickets because I'm like, I don't want to buy tickets for a team that, of course, I'm not going to be able to see Team USA if I don't even know what category they're in, if they actually qualify, which we know they will. So needless to say, I didn't get any tickets because I was looking for that. I wanted to do track and field. Track and field was, who is paying $1,000 for a track and field day? $1,000. And you don't get to pick your seat. You just pick the area that you're in. And then closer to the time, I guess, once the Olympics actually happens, that's when they'll assign you your seat. So you don't
really know anything.
You know the area. You can be on one side, but just nothing. So I was like, yeah, no, that's not it. Nope, because I would rather just spend the ticket to fly there and just be in the atmosphere and find a bar somewhere and sit and have fun that way. So
yeah, agreed.
Won't be doing that.
If I can't find anyone to go to a World Cup game with, I'll probably do the same thing. Especially because some of them, like the games were at like noon on a Monday. So
people can't get off work at that time.
No,
that's kind of
thought I put that on.
Crazy.
Well, okay. Anyway. So yeah, we'll see what happens there.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. We're gonna be outside doing some things, vlogging some stuff,
Yeah, because there's so much happening this
Oh
summer.
my gosh, I have so much. I didn't realize.
Mhm.
Starting next month is going to be crazy.
Oh, and we went to a Hawks game. Speaking of, we didn't vlog that because I was low on battery, and honestly, the people around us were too entertaining to like watch the game properly. But
I was abused the entire time. I picked really good seats. However, I didn't really get a chance to really enjoy the game. I felt like I was there, but I just wasn't there. Like that's just how that was how my night was. That was how my night was.
to clarify, she was not actually abused.
My knee suffered a lot of
But there were a lot of people not carefully watching where they were going or moving or
my knee and my nose.
your
My knee and my
knee
nose.
got banged up a lot, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, she did. She I'm still
I
tracking though,
yeah.
but it was just I didn't really enjoy the game.
Mm, that's a shame.
I just
We did because we did have nice seats.
it was. I mean, we had a clear path,
Yeah, it was nice seats.
but I yeah.
Yeah. I my experience was better because I didn't have that. Um but it was nice. I think the seating was really nice. And it was cool to kind of like watch from far away so I could like eat my food, but then I could also watch the game. And then they had some really good shots towards the end because were up so much that
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
started like kind of showing off a little bit with their threes and all that stuff. So
Maybe
that
that's
cool.
why I wasn't so into it because the lead was just
It wasn't a close game. I mean, it was for a while, and then it wasn't
yeah.
anymore after they pulled away from it.
I
So
was over it.
yeah. Um, they do have Hawks games here, which I actually looked at that too because I wasn't sure how much they would be. And they were like $80 for a playoff game, which is hilarious because last night's game in Madison Square Garden, if you were in New York and you wanted to buy a game ticket, it was like $250. And here it's $80.
And in my head, I'm still like, that's still too much.
It's a lot, but like for a playoff game, like
I get it.
compared to like a regular season game, I think. And like the Knicks have a lot of good stars, so just being able to see them, I think would be cool. Just like because we saw we went with Cleveland. Yep.
You saw your boyfriend in your head.
He just doesn't know that yet.
Yeah.
Mr. Harden, sir. He kind of gave up a little bit too because I feel like the spread was so big.
Yeah, he didn't really play that much. I guess
He
because
didn't. I mean, they're probably trying to like preserve him for
the playoffs.
Yeah,
because they were a higher seat than the Hawks, so
yeah,
it really wasn't anything that they needed to do. They had
already clinched their seat. Yeah, so I don't
really
think
cared.
they really cared that much. But yeah, so I thought that was actually pretty good. And I know we're talking about sports, but speaking of tickets, I am curious to see how much these Chris Brown and Usher tickets are.
I keep getting people talking about their high, but then I'm also like, I don't know. I mean, it's going to be
because if each of their concerts individually were $250, then like I can only imagine what it'd be with both of them.
If it's at a point where I feel as though my coin is
I'm not spending
limited,
one paycheck.
I'm not trying to spend a bag on y'all.
No.
I'm hoping somebody will buy some tickets.
I've tried reaching out to a few people and they all just look at me and like I'm crazy.
Mine is pending, but it also depends on the location. So I might be flown out. We'll see. Well, I have to keep talking, trying to figure out exactly where this person's head is at.
Well, the person that I asked doesn't like concerts or like doesn't watch concerts, so
Oh,
And I was like,
mine does. And he's like, yeah, before you asked, I was really thinking about going,
Mm.
sir.
Yep. Well, the pre-sale starts
On the
on the
23rd.
23rd.
If you have a city credit card, you can actually get your tickets on the 21st using your city bank card or credit card, whichever one. But everybody else, we gotta wait till the
Yeah, I don't
23rd.
have.
So
We'll see. I mean, I'm not spending a paycheck on this concert, so if it's like 250 again, I think I would be
yeah,
willing to do
if
that.
it's
But
under that,
if it's more than that, I think it's a bit much.
I will watch people on YouTube
Yeah,
and on the TikTok.
because really, we've already seen Chris Brown in concert,
Right.
so we already know what that's like.
We just want to see.
I just wanted to see Usher, but even his was 250. Like looking back, I'm like, maybe I should have just.
I know I should have went on and
Maybe
I was being cheap then, and could have went on and saw the whole French thing. But I saw his review.
You watched his movie?
Oh, yeah, I
yeah.
saw that. So
Yeah.
I can imagine what's going to happen. I just
same.
I want to be in the number, like we say in our church. Want to be in the number one more time.
Somebody asked me if I want to go to the concert so I can eat the strawberry.
I don't think he's gonna be coming out giving people strawberries. Not at Mercedes Benz. Not
where I'm going to be sitting.
Not at all these stadium venues. I don't think he's gonna be bringing out strawberries.
Not
being
at the
intimate
300
somebody. Unless he
Whatever
brings some people outside.
Yeah.
So, and some of these stadiums will be outside, which I'm also mad about people talking about the stadium choices and that they should not do that. But it's like, you got to think these are huge, huge, huge. Two of the most prominent male R&B singers that we have right now. Where are you going to be able to have these concerts at? You can't do arenas.
Yeah.
They have to do stadiums.
Especially too with both of them like already having those stadiums or arenas like filled out just for one of them. You have to think with both it's going to be like double the crowd.
Yeah. So they got to go where they can fit more people to accommodate them.
Yeah.
Because we don't even know what their stage is going to be like, what their sets are going to be like, how long each of their sets are. Are they going to collab? We don't know. So
and then they'll probably bring someone out, and that's going to take time too.
So if you don't want to be in the number, stay your ass at home.
Yeah.
Why are you complaining? Don't complain about it. At least think about it like this. When are we ever going to have two of the biggest names doing a concert together? You think we'll see Beyonce and Janet Jackson doing a concert together? Beyonce and Mariah Carey?
Yeah, she already did her concert with Jay-Z, so.
We're not going to get this again. So shut up. Enjoy the show.
So I was looking at concerts this summer because I was like, wow, there's so much going on. I mean, there's a ton of concerts happening. Like literally Cardi B just ended yesterday.
Yeah.
In Atlanta.
That soon. I thought it would have been like the summer. But...
And she brought everybody out. Like both days, she brought all kinds of people out.
I guess.
And then Shakira's coming, which I want to go to all these concerts, but I also can't like validate spending so much money on these people. Shakira's coming. Ariana Grande tickets are $700. Like that's wild.
Y'all, can y'all chill out? We in a recession, somewhat of a right now.
Yeah, I just paid $65 for gas today. Like, what is happening? Where are you guys getting the money to be able to spend $700 on Ariana Grande?
I already know what some of y'all gonna do for this Usher and Chris Brown to go backstage and take pictures with them. I already know what y'all gonna be spending. Are y'all okay?
I guess they all have like their OnlyFans account set up.
Clearly, because I might need to get on one of those. I need to get me an OnlyFans
the feet finder or whatever. Yeah,
I need sponsorships, and we talked about this. Yeah, my brother was even talking about getting a suite with other people, and I was just like, would it be nice? if you want to.
If you do that and then you get a ton of people to split it up, it
That
may
would make
actually
more
work
sense,
out. Yeah.
But he was like, everybody that's supposed to be going are couples. So I'm like, I can be single. I just want to be in the number. I just want to sit there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to have to deal with people getting up, sitting down. I just want to be in a comfortable space.
And then I also don't want to be on the floor like standing the whole time. Either.
No.
Like I would like to be able to sit when I want to sit, stand when I want to stand.
Right. Like where we were when we saw Chris Brown. That was perfect.
Yeah, it was. It was a beautiful stadium.
Did not have to worry about people moving, getting up, going.
Yep.
None of that. We picked really good seats.
We did.
And I hope that this time, if I pay for mine or somebody else decides, I really want to be able to pick the seats to be like, this is what I want to do. So yeah, we'll see how all this goes. You're trying to be outside and outside.
We can't afford it.
Can we get some free outside?
Some free outside activities?
Please. Trips coming up. I have a cruise that's coming up, and that's one of the things that's in my head right now. It's like that's all that I'm thinking about.
Yeah.
So all of these other things, I'm just like,
right. I've got like 3 weddings this year. I have like a beach trip next month, or a little over a month. I'm trying to go see my family in London later this year. So it's just a lot.
We got a lot that we're trying to do and not enough time, and our money is not as long.
I know. I can't believe it's already almost end of April. Like, where did this month go? I can't believe next week. I was talking to somebody and I was like, oh, like maybe I'll do it on the weekend of the 24th. And they're like, that's next weekend. Like, I can't believe
it's happening.
Yeah.
Yep.
It really is like almost summertime. That's insane.
It is.
But yeah, so there's a lot to do outside, speaking of. All these concerts. There have been tons of festivals. It's super festival season. I went to 404 Fest. I can't remember if I talked about it or not. But I went to 404 Fest for Atlanta. Obviously, we know that some bad events happened towards the end of the evening, which is very unfortunate. But then the following weekend was Dogwood Festival, which I heard that there wasn't a hive attendance because they like charged people to go. And then tonight, I just got a text from a friend in Midtown who said that it's the Atlanta Symphony Orchestra is like playing at Piedmont Park right now. So there's a huge thing
with so many people. Because I was just over there and I was like, where are these people?
Right. I saw it on the news, and they even said there's some festival today before it was the thing. It was Sweetwater Festival. Sweetwater Festival. So there's a lot going on. Even April, May, I feel like there's tons of festivals happening here every weekend or something. Yeah, like Porch Fest is next month. They do like a Taste of Atlanta, I think, coming up soon. So like there's all kinds of stuff to go to. So that's one thing I would say. The dating, that tickle in my throat's bothering me. The dating mixers and things have picked up too. Like I keep seeing stuff. I haven't been to one in a while, but I keep seeing stuff on my Instagram about like more in-person meetups. So I saw the thing about a speed dating event this past weekend. There was a mixer that happened the week before. They're doing another mixer somewhere in Chambly next weekend. They're doing next weekend is the Afrobeats concert. Or not concert, but the outdoor, thing that we always like.
Is that Sunday? Okay.
Yeah. Sunday night. What else?
See, with all these mixers, and it's just me being me, me complaining. I feel like when there's a mixer, you shouldn't mix 18-year-old, 20-ish year olds with 30 and up. I don't know why y'all want to be in a relationship so bad. in your 20s. I really don't. I don't get it. I have fun. Why do you want to be so cooped up? Uh-oh.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm sorry. I think it's every time I get a text. I think it's
Oh.
pausing. Sorry. I think every time I get a text, it's pausing. Sorry about
I
that.
just it's bothering me that y'all are so gung ho.
Sorry.
We're back again, y'all.
Sorry for all the difficulties today, but I'm pretty sure it's every time I get a message. Sorry.
She busy, y'all. Okay. She she busy.
Well, this is actually from one of my friends talking about her day today. So. But anyway,
it despises me so much because we already know that the age disparity is huge. So, of course, the older guys are going to go towards the younger girls. The younger girls are going to want the older guys because of the benefits of being with somebody older. And then what it does for us, it leaves us for the younger, immature, probably the ones that don't really want to date us. They just want to be taken care of. I don't like that.
I think that's what I'm struggling with at the moment is I feel like the younger people don't understand that us older ones we can't hang out like that anymore. I don't want to like go hang out like at the bar every day or like I don't know, like on a weekday, like if I have to go to work, I don't want to hang out after that. I just want to go to work and come home.
That's it. I want my peace. I don't want to just
Yeah. Especially with the weather now, like I'm trying to go like exercise outside or like go on a walk outside. When I come home, I'm trying to maybe make some dinner. Like I just want to watch a TV show while I eat my dinner. Like I don't want to do anything after work.
I don't want to plan. I want to have to go home, get dressed, and then go back outside.
Yeah.
I won't do that.
And then to wake up again the next morning at 7, like
go to work. Are y'all not working? What y'all doing? Cause y'all be out brunching during the weekday.
Yeah. Yeah. See, like that's not me.
Everybody trying to be an influencer. You can't. You can't. I don't get it.
I feel bad, but I'm like Monday through Thursday, I don't want to hang out with anyone.
I need to decompress from my daily work schedule, the crap I have to deal with at work. I don't want to have to deal. I take out a lot of my frustration on my cat. Not anything physical, but I promise you, he acts like a human. We have arguments. I'm the only one that's talking. Do you think I want to deal with that with a human?
Yeah, like I call my mom after work and then I vent about whatever I need to. And then by the time I get home, I'm off the phone with her. And then I can just sit there and watch my own TV, watch my movie, make my dinner, go on my walk, go do what I want to do.
Yeah.
I feel like the younger people, some of them are like, oh, do you want to get dinner on Tuesday? No, I do not.
I have a friend, and honestly, I don't even know if I actually want to call her a friend because it annoys me. But this has nothing to do with dating. But this is just you mentioned about going outside during the week.
Right.
I have somebody who feels like she's one of those people where it's already difficult to do things and plan things because of her schedule with her family and my schedule being that I work 6 days almost a week. But it's like the things that she sends me, it's like you have to be off work during the week to do.
Yeah.
And I'm like, number one, I'm not taking time off. I'm not using my PTO.
Yeah.
I'm not calling in sick just to go to a 2-hour event where I could be making money. Saving up my PTO for my trips.
Right.
And then if I say, okay, well, I'm not really, I have to get back to you with that because I have to look at my schedule because I also have to think if I'm out, I have to make sure my work is done. I have responsibilities at work, okay? But it's that person where it's like when you do have time and you do send them things and say, hey, this is what I'm going to go do. And then they're like, oh, well, let me get back to you. Okay. Now, said event has already happened.
Mm-hmm.
I've already gone. I posted some stuff, maybe. Then you sit there and be like, oh, why didn't you tell me? And see, you be doing stuff and don't tell nobody. I did tell you. You know what you told me? I'll get back with you.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be
Like,
hounding you,
right. Hassling people.
hassling. I'm not doing that. If I tell you one time that this is what I'm doing, and with my schedule, if I said I'm doing it, I'm doing it, meaning that it is in my schedule, it's going to get planned. I'm going to go do it unless something unforeseen happens that I can't do it. But 99.999999999 times, I'm going. I gave you that. I don't need to keep reminding you of, hey, we're going to do this. Hey, we're going here. I'm not your secretary. I'm not your admin assistant. I don't keep up with your schedule. So if you tell me, I'll let you know, and you don't, I'm not bothering you.
Right.
It's not meant for you to go.
Right.
Or if I decide I want to do something on my own, I don't always have to ask or tell somebody that I want to do this and they need to go. Sometimes I just want to be left alone and just go by myself.
Yeah.
Because
but I also feel like you don't like if they're basically like I'll let you know, then it's kind of like on them to then get back to you. It's not like you have to get back to them.
Right. Like, why do I have to keep reminding you, hey, did you think about it? Are you be able to come? Blah, blah, blah. No. And then you get mad. But see, you do this and you don't ever ask me. Because there's certain things that I already know you're not going to be able to do. There's days that you might not be able to go. So why do I have to go through the hassle of asking or telling or sending things when I already know you're not going to go?
Right.
Some things I want to be gone, I do on my own. Right. Or depending on who I'm with, I don't like mixing people together sometimes because one person may be feeling some kind of way, this person may not like it, and then it's just like I gotta sit there and be the middle person. This person over here feeling like, well, why you brought her? Because she don't want to do stuff. But why she over there doing that? I don't really want to do it.
Right. Right.
I don't want to do that.
Right.
So if you don't want to do it, fine. I'm almost at the point of just like, you know what? Can I just block you? Because you bore me. And when I get fed up, that's how I am. I just want to go ghost and just be off the grid. Because I don't have the energy. I really don't. And then it's like, you a grown adult. Go do some shit by yourself too. You don't always have to have somebody with you. And I sometimes don't want to go.
You know, I can't remember when I did this, so I'm going to mention it now. I went to the movies, and there's this Indian movie that came out, and it's 4 hours long. So I was not going to drag anyone else to that. Someone asked me, he was like, I can go with you? And I was like, but you also don't know like the Indian language. So like, I feel kind of bad, like
having to
making you sit in this 4 hour, like there's subtitles. Cause like, I don't even speak Hindi. So like, you know, but some movies, it's like, I just know that like a non-Indian person is not going to find it interesting.
I got you.
Like, you know, so
you know your surroundings.
Yeah.
And aware of things.
Like I knew that wouldn't necessarily be a movie he would want to watch.
4 hours. Oof.
Right. So I went and sat in that movie theater by myself. There were maybe less than 30 people there, but I went and sat there by myself and watched the whole 4 hour movie. There was also a 10-minute intermission. And I went and saw the whole thing. It was such a good movie. If you want to know what movie, you can comment and I'll tell you. But it was such a good movie. But I was like, you know what? That was a great time that I just had to be with myself and watch this movie for myself. And it was nice. So like, I think sometimes like, or even some days, like I'll just go sit at a restaurant by myself. I don't need someone else to be there unless I want someone else to be there. Right. And then the same thing with like the weeknights, like I got invited to go to some like networking event last week, but I was just exhausted. On like a Wednesday night, I'm just exhausted. So like,
just be out and yeah,
like it might be cool, but the fact that I have to think about coming home, getting changed, like you said, getting ready, you know, looking presentable again for maybe 2 hours, to maybe meet a person or two, like,
And to pay for parking and gas
and
is
drive out there.
$5.
Yeah,
I'm exaggerating, but
it
it's up
was.
there.
I almost paid $4 a gallon today, almost. Yeah. So like so I getting back to what we were saying, I think as you get older, not saying that younger people don't have responsibilities too, but like I don't think younger people realize we don't want so many responsibilities.
No.
So we have to kind of space ours out and we have to like take time for ourselves.
Yeah.
And like someone asked me to get dinner tomorrow and I was like, no, I can't. I just can't. It's Monday. I can't. I just can't. Um, so yeah. Anyway, that's
Yeah.
so,
I it just, even going to like a lounge, and that was one thing that my friend sent me, and I was just like, I'm not into the lounge thing anymore. Just to get dressed and go, and everybody is talking while the music is playing. Nobody is dancing. Nobody's having a good time. We just sitting there.
yeah,
I can do that at home
right.
and have enough place to sit, rest my feet. I don't have to be cute,
And it's free.
and it's free. And the liquor is liquoring because it's my liquor.
Yeah. I so lately what I have been doing, speaking of outside, lately what I've been doing is I've been going to this one restaurant and kind of just like people watching, I guess, because they have a very, very big bar. It's like a very large circular bar, but it's also a restaurant. But I usually go like later in the evening, maybe like after 9 o'clock on like a Friday or Saturday. And but I like go there and I sit with my friend and it's a very like social bar. So everyone who sits at the bar is like wanting to talk to other people.
Right.
Or like they came with maybe another friend, but by the end of the night they're not talking to each other. They're talking to everyone else there, So it's just like a very social, friendly place where you meet all kinds of people.
Oh.
So I've been doing that a lot lately, which has been nice. Um, Everything okay?
I forgot to do something,
Oh,
and it just in my head. Sorry, y'all. You keep going. I can do it while we.
oh, okay. But yeah, so that's what I've kind of been doing a lot. Is I feel like um, I've just been like going there, meeting different people, talking to them, getting their perspectives on stuff. Most of the time, actually, a lot of people that come there also have had a really long work day and they're just trying to come like sit and grab a drink or like maybe talk to one person next to them, stay for like 2 hours and go home. So I've kind of been doing that a lot more. Or like going to things like earlier in the evening so that I can like get home at a decent time. Um, but I will say on that note, I think a lot of people have been outside lately because the weather has been so good. So like I've been walking on the Beltline a lot and seeing tons and tons of people like everywhere.
Yeah, the Beltline is getting thick.
Really busy.
It's getting really thick. It's so many things that's being built. I'm so ready for this Mexican restaurant to finally open. I don't know, it may have already opened because I haven't been on the Beltline in about a month walking. And that is one reason I'm like, I gotta get back to doing that. But
I think it's open.
Freaking Saturday, I can't walk.
I think the one you're talking about is open. Pretty sure because I think I saw it.
But I'm ready for it.
But yeah, so there's been a ton of people out on the Beltline that I've noticed. Any rooftop bar, a lot of people are out there. Any happy hours, tons of people are at happy hours, especially on like a Thursday or Friday. So many people at happy hours. And then obviously, if you don't drink, that's totally okay. But you can still kind of go to these places. I have a friend who doesn't drink, and she just like grabs a Diet Coke or like a water or a lemonade or something, and then still is like able to partake and meet people, talk to people, that kind of thing.
At least she didn't get a alkaline water.
No, thank God he was not there. But or even like a mocktail, like some places make good mocktails.
Yeah.
Some places don't, but some places actually make decent mocktails. But yeah, so that's kind of something that I've been like realizing is just like literally just like going and sitting somewhere and hanging out and like you just kind of meet people around you. Because one of my friends, she every time we like would go to a restaurant, she'd always be like, I'll get a table, I'll get a table. And lately I've been telling her, like, no, let's just go sit at the bar. Like, let's just sit and eat at the bar too, you know? And because of that, we've actually met quite a few people just from that. So, you know, they can be people you decide to continue talking to. They can be people you talk to one night and then never talk to again. But that's the choice is yours.
Yep.
So yeah, that's been interesting. I think that's one thing I've noticed. I think compared to previous years, like even compared to last year, I think way more people are outside this year.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's because there's a lot more things that is happening and people are realizing we're tired of being in the house.
Yeah.
Um, and people are finding ways to be able to combat this whole increase in everything. So
Right.
there's a lot of free stuff. I saw
MARTA's free. That is the main reason I've been going
hey.
out a lot is because the train system here has been free because they're
Yeah,
renovating the
why they revamp this whole thing.
So that's what's been making me go out more is knowing that like
you don't have to worry about paying.
Transportation everywhere has been free the last few weekends. Or like I've been, I'm not gonna lie to you, I literally last weekend went to 4 different places just using MARTA because it was free.
You gotta do what you gotta do in these times. So yeah, because if you were to pay for gas to have to drive there, plus parking,
right. I will say too, I think like more places are developing parking or parking lots that are cheaper as well. The place I was talking about, I think it's $5 for 3 hours, which
I need to get into
it's not terrible
business because clearly that's where the money is.
Mm-hmm.
Because
right,
Atlanta, y'all are ridiculous.
right. So, but I would suggest that to those of you who are like, I don't even know how to talk to people. I don't know how to meet people. I think that's a great way to start. And then if you're really looking to only talk to people because of your intentions are only for dating, then I think you really should try out a mixer because if you're really shy, that's a place where you're not going to be allowed to be shy anymore.
But there is one thing that I saw. It was on TikTok. This girl was talking about. It was a sporting group where they do pickleball.
Oh, mm-hmm.
And then after that, they go to a bar.
Yep.
And I was like, that wasn't that what you was gonna do?
Mm-hmm. And then my friend and I both were sick, so we didn't go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I might try.
Yeah.
I'm
really sweaty and I'm just not attractive after like a exercising event.
Yeah.
So like if you're trying to date me and then you see that I'm like flushy red and like sweating,
well, they do the
then
same
like
thing.
I don't think
y'all both be stinky together.
I know, but it's like I don't really want to be like that on a first date, you know.
But I think they give you like wipes and stuff.
I'm sure.
You can always bring.
Yeah, I'm sure. But I think that's just
up.
a personal thing. Like everyone always says, like, oh, go to the gym. You'll meet people at the gym.
I mean,
but I'm like a sweaty mess at the gym. So like I don't think anyone wants to talk to me at the gym.
They sweaty too, and half the time they don't wash.
I know, and that's why people have been getting diseases at the gym. I read an article about that last week.
Get your hygiene up. I mean, if you go in there and you know you perspire,
like wipe after yourself. Go get a towel.
You can freshen up before time, and then you want to actually thoroughly cleanse.
Yeah.
Afterwards.
Yeah.
Okay. But not going in there with the intentions of just lying as if you see some of these influencers going in there. Yeah, I'm about to work out, and damn well you ain't working out. We know your body fake. You ain't going hard in the gym, or you might be going a little hard. But if you come there with a full face of makeup on, beat down to the gods with your hair done,
you're not there to work out.
No, you just want to be cute in your little outfit.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to be gone after that content. And it does take time to do all of that. But you're not actually working out.
Right. Okay, so anyway, let's get back into what we were going to talk about.
Yeah. Sorry
That,
about
you
that
know,
little
like,
interlude. I
yeah, I
just
didn't mean to spend so much
it
time
just
on that, but it just
threw me off.
happens. Yeah.
I had to bitch about people inviting. Anywho,
Anyway, so okay, so a couple of thoughts, couple of questions, because I feel like now online dating still exists. Obviously, there are still dating apps that are out there. There are a lot of trash now. Like, I hate people now that are like, well, I met my husband on the dating app. Well, good for you, because maybe the app was great 5 years ago, but it's not anymore. But
it was trash then.
I
I
mean,
can't even tell you. I don't.
or like they just are the lucky few that like did, right? Like, good for you.
Yeah,
But I just keep seeing trash on there. So,
I feel people are settling.
yes.
It's a lot of settling, not enough just being true to what it is that you want. Or you might just don't know what you want and you just saying, fuck it.
Or
This is my last time around. I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna go with the person who says, hey.
or they're very codependent on somebody. Like, they
That's
have to have somebody, so they're just willing to like be with someone who fits majority of the bill. I called my mom last week, and she was like, you know what? At least just try to meet someone who's at least 70%, because 70% is pretty good.
That's still that 30
And
that
I
you still
she's
sitting there.
but I'm like, yeah, I'm like 30%. Like, I have to get a C.
That
Like,
is
I have to get a barely passing grade of a person to be with for the rest of my life.
he's
Like, is
just
that really what we
okay.
think of people?
He's okay, but he still has these flaws. His flags are not necessarily red, but maybe orange red,
Yeah.
red orange.
But like, he doesn't also like, I don't know. I'm not saying that like I need the perfect like dotted, like I's dotted, T's crossed person. I'm not saying I'm not saying I will find 100%
Can we
either.
get 85?
But yeah, 70?
85%. At least give me a B plus.
Yeah.
You
Because
know.
I can look past certain things,
Yeah, he
you
might leave
know?
the toilet seat up and you might take a dip here and there twice.
He might leave the door open when he goes to the bathroom.
He might just barge in while you're on the toilet.
That too. Um, he may snore.
A lot.
Mm-hmm.
He may be a cuddler.
Mm-hmm.
Or his toenails might be
Oh God, no, 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 no,
and you're rubbing them. Nor his feet
no,
very, very,
no.
crusty. And he's trying to rub up against your soft,
I'm sorry, that's a deal breaker.
moisturized, you know.
That's a deal breaker. You know what? Also,
Eh,
people who wear socks to bed.
what's wrong with that?
I think for me, it sometimes it just gets really hot, like because socks also create heat energy in a bed. So then, like, be also by wearing the socks. Also, it depends on the socks. I'll be honest with you. Some people have ribbed socks, and so they kind of like how you were saying of like the like dry and crusty and scratchy or whatever. The socks can be like that sometimes. So if the socks are like that, if you got like nice smooth ankle socks, or even if you have like high socks
If you
but they're
wearing,
smooth, then that's
if
okay.
you got on high knee socks, you might be a serial killer.
It's a little scary sometimes, and like you don't know that
Might.
people have feet because you've never seen them. You know?
I mean, now I will say there are some people who do have feet phobia,
Sure.
or they're embarrassed because their feet aren't as normal as other people. So
Sure,
that
sure.
could be something.
That I can understand. I just need to know that you have like
They
toes.
got toes. I mean, they
I
got
just
to
need to see
balance.
that you have toes. Even
Not
if
all.
you have more than 5 toes or you have less than 5 toes, that's okay. I just need to know that you have them. That's all. I
You
just need
gotta
to
be
see
able
them
to
once
have
in a while.
some balance.
I don't want them in flip flops. I just need to know that they exist. That's all.
Well, I mean, hopefully, maybe one day y'all might take a bath together and they're in the shower without
I
socks
know
on.
that they're there. Yeah.
Hopefully, they don't wash with socks on. That is the most.
That's horrible.
How can you?
Ew.
Why would you?
There's so much fungus like collecting in there. Ew.
I just, yeah.
Anyway, sorry. I know I got on a tangent. But but anyway, I know that there's things that like we allow, but I feel like one thing I've also noticed is when you're using dating apps, I feel like even though people lie on there and say they're dating intentionally and some of them are really not, at least you know going into it, like, oh, this person will take me on a date because that's what I met him on here for. When you meet people in person, you really don't know what their expectation is until you actually get to talk to them a bit more. Um,
I think that's actually a little bit better because you're being fake online. You're just
true,
saying stuff just to get someone to
true,
bite at
true, true,
it.
true.
And it even then you might not get a date with that neither.
You may not. You really may not.
Or they
Or it
get
may not be
mad.
like a real one.
Or they get mad that you ordering food and they're sitting there, well, I was just planning on getting just a little bit and you bought a whole dinner. Well, I'm hungry.
Or they don't buy you anything.
You just sitting there talking and you just in your head
Oh, I
thinking,
forgot you're vegetarian. I only ordered chicken.
oh,
How rude.
your stomach is growling because you're sitting there like, well, are we ever going to order something? The
Yeah.
menus is here.
Yeah. It's like, do you not get hungry
Have you already
after
eaten?
12 hours in the day?
That's one thing that I can't stand. If you are tight with money or you just don't want to engage in the whole thing because you think every woman that goes on these dates will go on looking for someone is looking for someone to pay for food for them because they are starving apparently, or they're a hobo or something, I don't know. And that's what all women do now is expect men to buy us dinners, and you don't want to be in that loop of being used for your money. Don't put a meetup at a spot that carries food.
Yeah, that or and like don't meet at a time that you would expect to eat dinner
Right.
or lunch. If you meet at like 3 o'clock, I'm gonna probably not suspect you're buying me lunch. But if we're meeting at 12 o'clock, you better buy me lunch.
It could be a late lunch at 3.
Yeah, but you know, like most brunch places, like finish brunch at 3.
Yeah, I might want a sandwich or something.
Yeah, but like if like but that's what I'm saying. Like if it's like a cafe,
Yeah.
sure, like I understand
Yeah.
you wanting like a little sandwich and a coffee. But you're not gonna take me to a restaurant. I mean, like, don't expect me to I don't know, like I probably will have already eaten lunch at 12 or 1 o'clock. So if you're taking me to a restaurant at 3 o'clock, that means I have to wait till 3 o'clock to eat my lunch. Or don't say we're going to dinner, but really take me to a speakeasy where they only serve drinks and don't have food and take me at 8 p.m. Like, what?
Or something where they can just you can just get tapas.
Yeah.
I'm
Although I do
ordering a
love
lot.
tapas.
I
I'm
love
ordering a
tapas.
lot of tapas.
I love tapas.
Yeah.
However, that's not enough to get me full. And I'm not going with the intentions of being hungry.
Right.
So if I need to eat, 9 times out of 10, this is just me, I will already have something that I've eaten already.
Yeah.
Just so that I won't go with the whole
Right.
thing. My stomach growling is talking, my head is hurting because I'm starving. I will go ahead and eat prior to. So if for any reason something comes up,
Mm-hmm.
I can just
I also
not
look
be
at
as hungry.
I also look at the menu because, like I said, I'm vegetarian.
Yeah.
So depending on once I know what the place is, I always look at the menu. And if there's something that's like appetizing, then I will wait to eat.
Mm-hmm.
If it's something that's like not as appetizing, then I'll probably eat something at home 1st
Mm-hmm.
and then go and maybe get a snack. Or if
Yeah.
I've been like out all day eating and stuff, then I might just get a snack or something.
And that's with me because I have a shellfish allergy. So I know a lot of people love going to places where it's shellfish, crab legs, shrimp, seafood. I can't have some of that stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, I have to look at a menu only because my life depends upon
Right.
it. Otherwise, unless you want me to go into anaphylactic shock and I don't have an EpiPen.
One time this guy wanted to take me to a sushi restaurant. And I was like, and this is before sushi like had more vegetarian options. I was like, what am I supposed to eat?
Just
here?
eat rice. You just go, I'm just gonna have sticky rice.
And then even we did hibachi one time, which I like hibachi, but even that, it's just like
you're
vegetables. I don't know. You know?
You just put it on the grill and just
Right. And then one time
saute some
someone asked
stuff.
me to go get barbecue and
You just eating sides.
yeah, I think I just had like mac and cheese. That's all I
You gotta read the room, people. Gotta read the room.
So that's all I'm saying is like think about your date a little bit before you actually go on it.
Because you're gonna be wasting time and energy, especially if it's something that someone really can't indulge in.
Yeah.
And
And that already kind of
it makes
gives
you
me a
mad
red flag for you
that
of
you're
like, oh,
not
you're already not
considerate.
listening. You already don't care.
You're inconsiderate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, that was that. That was one thing. And then I feel like too, like I was saying, like people are using the apps more, or sorry, less, I think now. But I think what I have heard is a lot more people are basically just using like Instagram, TikTok, and then going in and just like sending random DMs to people and meeting people that way.
Y'all getting the hopes back. It's down in the DMs again. I don't get that.
If I don't know you,
Let me knock on something. I don't want that. It's just, don't be in my DMs.
like you could be a bot for all I know.
That's the thing, and that
Like,
it's too many of that going on too. Just
mm-mm,
people being funny,
mm-mm.
not being intentional, and literally just out here just doing some shit that is unnecessary. When you know people are looking for seriousness, they looking for love, they want to have a significant other, and you got these bots and these I'm gonna keep my words to myself, but you got these grown children acting an ass.
And then it's like if I don't know you, I don't want to answer any questions about myself because I don't know you.
Right.
I'm like, don't ask me. I had one guy be like, hello, my name is so and so. And then he was like, where are you from in India? Who are you?
Scammer.
How did you find me? Like, just like weird stuff. Okay, so speaking of, I'm gonna bring this up. So your girl's been outside a little bit. Like I said, I've been like out to the bars, the restaurants, just kind of like find vibes, meet people, be friendly, whatever.
The usuals.
So this weekend, I went to my favorite like little fun restaurant where I sat and talked to a lot of people, which was fun. And then we went to like a dive bar afterwards. At this dive bar, um, this man came up to me and my friend, and he was an Indian guy. And he was like, he looked at us and he was like, oh, I don't think I've ever seen Indian girls in here before. He was like, why are you guys here? I'm sorry. Do I have to report my whole life to you when I met you 0.32 seconds ago?
And why the fuck do you care?
Yeah. So then he said that. And I said, well, we're here because
You want to be here?
we had someone come with us too. So, like they wanted to go there. So then we all went.
What is the typical layout of people there?
And the demographic is young.
Okay.
Mostly younger, I would say, but it's like multicultural in a sense. Like you do have a lot of like Caucasian people, you have a lot of like Latino people, you have some like black people, you have some brown people. Like it's like a mix of everybody. There a couple of Asian people, so it's like it's a mix. Um, I later on I think I realized that was probably like him trying to like maybe hit on us. But anyway, so he said that and then he looked at us and he asked us that question. And then we were like, okay, so like why are you here? And he was like, oh, it's like my friend's birthday. Otherwise you'll never find me here. Like I never come here. And we were like, okay.
Okay.
And then he was like, yeah, but like, and then he kind of like gave us his life story. Didn't ask for any of this. And then how he moved to America and how he's in Atlanta now and what part of India he's from. And he started speaking to me in Hindi. I can't speak Hindi because I'm South Indian. So I didn't know what he was saying. My friend is North Indian, but she also doesn't speak Hindi. So like he kept talking to us in Hindi and we were like, we don't really know what you're saying. And yeah, so it was just kind of like,
Sir, what are you doing?
what? Yeah. And I feel like he was doing that to try, like looking back now, I'm like, oh, I think he was trying to use a pickup line to maybe talk to us or like hit on us. But neither of us were interested in him. Like
Oh.
he talked to us for a little minute, and then my friend came back because they were getting drinks for us. So then they came back with us. And then as soon as they came back, he like walked away. So it was just pointless. Like, I don't want to talk to you. Like, come back with something interesting next time. Don't ask me why I'm here or like you've never seen me here. And then he was telling us stuff like, oh, you guys better leave before 2 o'clock because like people come and like shoot up this place. And we're like, then why are you here?
Right.
What is going on?
So you are here to forewarn us about things that could possibly happen.
Because at first I thought, okay, like he was
Hmm.
maybe like looking out for a sister, you know? At first I was like, he's
Thank you.
Indian, we're Indian, he's looking out for a sister. I was like, okay, at first I thought maybe that. But then like the more and more he kept talking, he was also kind of just like, oh, like who is the guy that's with you? Why do you need to know?
Sorry, are you trying to tell us something?
Like, I think that's what weirded me out as I'm like, oh, am I not allowed to like be friends with multiple people? Like, I just don't understand. I don't know.
That was a little
It
weird.
was weird.
Mm.
And like, you never met me, so you don't know my relationship with any of these people. He thought my friend was my sister, and she's not. So, you know what? That's another life lesson. Don't make assumptions. Pick better pickup lines and don't talk to people who don't want to talk to you.
You got to read the room. I'm gonna
Yeah.
say that again.
Yeah.
Read the room,
Yeah.
please.
It was just funny because then my friend came back. He was like, What did he say? I was like, all this weird shit. Like he just said a ton of stuff that I don't care about. And then basically walked.
He just wasted time.
He wasted time. He wasted his time. He wasted my time.
Womp
He
womp
wasted my
womp.
friend's time. Um, yeah. But anyway, I don't remember how I got onto that. But I think it's kind of like that, where it's like, don't send me DMs because I don't know you. I don't know how you know me. And I'm not going to talk to you if I don't know how you know me.
It's the approach. Like if you are trying to get somebody's attention. I mean, granted, yeah, it's 1 in a million chance that somebody might respond back to you in a DM unless you are very, very lonely, desperate, destitute, don't really have a lot of friends, socially awkward, and just the attention normally doesn't come to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might find answering DMs a bit normal for you so that way you can become more social. But for the average person,
Mm-mm. I have my account on private for a reason.
exactly. That's mine is you won't see anything unless you are a friend of mine. And even then, I don't add people quite often. I don't.
No.
If I don't know you, I don't care if we got mutual friends. If I don't know you,
Right. Then I'm still not adding you.
still
If
not.
I've never met you and we've never had a conversation before,
No,
no.
no, not at all.
Mm-mm.
Won't do it, can't do it, shan't do it, will not do. Don't
Correct.
ask.
Correct. Okay, so I have another thought. So, how do you feel about still talking online? Like, obviously, you want to text a person once you start talking to them, or maybe you like to call people. That's fine too. But how do we feel about the early stages of dating with texting? Do we think it is acceptable for someone to not message in a, or like what is a decent amount of time, or what do we think is acceptable? And do we allow double texts?
Now that texting has become the norm
Mm-hmm.
of people communication,
Mm-hmm.
honestly, it's going to get to a point that that's where it's going to end up at.
Mm-hmm.
People aren't going to be on the phone. And honestly, now with me in the nature of work that I do, I don't really like talking on the phone freely.
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean, of course, I have people that call me, like my family calls me, and I'll talk to them, or I have some friends that call me. But to just have a casual conversation with somebody that I'm interested in, it would annoy me. But as time has gone on, I'm kind of happy about not having to hear your voice.
I like the occasional phone call once in a while.
Can, but then also it's to a point where it's like, okay, well, what else are we going to talk about? Because if
Yeah.
we're already asking those questions via text
Right.
or however way we're doing it, once we get to a point of actually listening to each other, what will be the conversation?
I do think though, like with a phone call, you can get so much out of a person more in that 10-minute phone call than you might get in a day of texting.
True.
Depending on like how frequently you
Yeah.
guys
I mean,
text,
if
right?
y'all are like boom, 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 boom,
Then yeah, that's different.
you can pick up the phone and just say, okay, I just rather get all this out without
Yeah.
having to text. Cool. But if it's just good morning, how are you? How's your day going? Fine. It's casual, but it's not consistent. Texting is okay.
Yeah. I love when a guy has the read text message on.
Oh, you can see that they read
I
it.
see that they read it.
Like, oh, you read that?
Because I'm not mad if I don't see that, like, you haven't seen it. Then, like, okay, you
Yeah.
just haven't seen the message. That's fine. But, and so if you have the read thing on, I'm like, yes. I don't have mine on because sometimes I read it, but if I'm at work or something, I like see it and I'm like, oh, I'll respond to this
Yeah.
later. So I don't want someone to think that, like, I saw it, I ignored them.
Yeah.
That's not how
I've gotten to a point where that used to annoy me. Now I'm like, oh, it's because I might have read it on my lock screen,
Mhm.
or
Right.
you read it, but you was in the midst of doing something,
Right.
and now you really don't have time enough to answer.
Right.
Now I'm okay with whatever.
Yeah. I'm also fine. I don't think double texting is a big deal. I think it's fine if you have something you want to get out there and say. I think it's fine to say it. And if they don't appreciate it, then that's a them problem.
I'm kind of on the fence.
I'm okay with it.
I think
If it's like understandable. Like I don't think I should be like, "How was your day?" And then because you didn't respond 3 hours later, then me be like, "What are you doing?" But if like I asked you how your day was at 10 a.m. and then maybe at 2 p.m. I went to a festival and I like send you a picture to be like, "Oh my gosh, the festival is so cool." I think that's fine. You know? I don't think you should double text the same question, but I think if you're going to double text, bring something else.
okay.
That's what I mean by that, I
I
think.
think it can be that can be good and a bad thing,
Mm-hmm.
because if you text early and the person didn't respond, and you text again and they don't respond again, and then you sitting there like,
Damn.
did I do something wrong?
Yeah.
Um,
I try not to, but I've gotten so much more nonchalant about texting. I used to be the person that like you send me a text, you're getting a text back in like 10 minutes. Now I see your text, but unless it's like something like if I have plans with you later
mm-hmm,
and you're asking me like what time is this and I see that, I'm gonna text you back.
mm-hmm.
But if it's someone just being like, oh, I ate lunch today, I can probably wait to message you back on that.
Yeah, because sometimes certain things don't need to have a response.
Yeah.
I don't have to respond to everything you do,
Or like an immediate response.
and sometimes I might just be like, okay, or okay, or thumbs up, or I might like or heart or whatever the hell the message is.
Right.
I might do something that might be my response.
Right. And like you said, a lot of times I see things on my lock screen and I'm like, oh, I'll get to
Yeah,
it.
like
So
I'll read it, and then I can just swipe away. It still looks as if I didn't read it,
yeah,
and I've already
because maybe
been
I've
seen
had to
it.
go do something
Yeah, I'm
else.
busy. I've had a conversation or a call or something
Yeah.
come up, or a
Yeah.
meeting or something that
Right.
is a little bit more important than your good morning text,
Right.
or how's it going.
Right.
So,
Especially don't ask me how's it going at 9 a.m. All I've done is probably wake up and get ready and gone to work and like seen my first thing for the day.
or what you doing.
Yeah. When you know my work hours and you know the job that I have,
Yeah.
I think you know what I'm doing.
Because if it's
Oh,
something that's really important that you need to say or do or whatever, you can say it all together. Hey, what are you doing? I have something that I really, really need to talk to you about. Like, give me a reason to be
the
like, okay,
context for
cool,
this.
this is what I'm doing right now, but I can't talk. I can
Mm-hmm.
talk later. Is it something that needs to be talked about right now? Or
Right.
just pick up the phone and call. Shit.
Right. Right.
If I don't answer, then you know I'm busy. So yeah, that's my thing. But the double texting, you text me at 8 o'clock this morning, something that necessarily doesn't need to be a response, like good morning.
Yeah. That can wait till 10 a.m.
Yeah. And then you text back, hope your day is going good.
I can heart that and respond in a few hours once it's actually going
Or what are you
good.
doing right after that? And it's Monday through Friday between the office hours of 8 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Yeah. Come on now.
I'm working.
I think that's why I'm not as big of a texter anymore throughout the work week because I used to be really good about it. But now, like, sometimes I get stuck in a case or I get busy with something or I can't look at it.
Yeah.
So now I'm like, I don't get mad at people who don't really text 8 to 5 Monday to Friday because I know that, like, I'm not going to be that responsive either.
Yeah, I don't my feelings have changed. Like
Yeah.
I don't really care.
I used to be the one that's like, he didn't send me a morning text. He didn't send me this. Like, he didn't talk to me. He hasn't asked me how my lunch break was. And now I'm like, oh,
Some
as long as I hear from him before 6 p.m.
Yeah, sometimes I actually get annoyed that my phone is on. Like,
Right.
who's
If
messaging
it's
me
so much,
now?
yeah, even now, right? I'm like, I'm trying to film this thing and I got like 10 messages to respond afterwards. So I
Yeah,
get that.
I had two that I was like, okay,
Right.
we'll be with you momentarily.
Correct.
It's not that important.
Correct.
Leave me alone.
So yeah, I don't know. That's my stance on it, just because I feel like the rules have changed, I
Mm-hmm.
think, with social media involved, with texting more than calling, with FaceTime now existing, and it's just the rules have changed.
Yeah,
I
people go and look at your stories. They look at what you post.
Oh my God. If you look at my story one more time and don't respond to my text message, I am going to get so aggravated. Like, I know you are using the exact same phone to go look at my online story and you're ignoring my text message. Why is that? Can someone
Maybe
please answer that question for
maybe they
me?
did the same thing that we said. Maybe they saw it on the lock screen, read it, and didn't register to respond back, cleared it out, and just
Maybe so.
did that.
But I would just like to know. I mean, I would just like to know why you can look at my story today, but you can't message me today. You can't message me till tomorrow. I just want to know. Like, I'm just genuinely
Now
asking.
that I don't understand. Like you did all the other stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and then you responded 24 hours later.
Yeah. I know you're on your phone. It
You
literally
gotta
says
be on
active
your.
now. You've posted 6 stories. You're on your phone. Like,
I don't know that it used to annoy me now. Well, probably because person doesn't be on social media anymore,
yeah.
so I'm
I was gonna
bored.
say my thoughts have changed. I think
Yeah,
even with that, I think it's like the person. Um, Based on who the person is, I kind of know their personality of whether they're a big social media user or not, or like big on their phone or
mm-hmm.
something. So now I'm kind of like, okay, if I know you and I know your personality is not to be the type of person who's on social media all day, yeah, you probably looked at my story and then like moved on with your day to do something else and you'll respond to me
Yeah,
later. But
I'm
there are some people that I know that are like social media hosts and they're just like basically on social media all the
every
time.
time. That
So
is
for
your
those
life.
people, yeah, for
I don't,
those people, I'm kind of like, okay,
yeah, it don't bother me as much anymore because I guess because I'm trying to get my head out of the hype of being on social media so much
mm-hmm.
and feel like I gotta post stuff because
Like when you do something,
yeah,
yeah. I don't think I posted at all this weekend, actually.
I just
I
I don't have the energy to have to keep up letting people know what I'm doing all the time because I want to get back into being incognito.
mm-hmm. I will
And
only
just,
post for like special reasons or like something that's really funny to me
yeah,
or like the Hawks game, you know,
yeah,
like stuff like that.
yeah. I want
But
to be back into just going with the flow, not
being
feeling like I gotta just, yeah, being in the moment and embracing what has actually happened rather than trying to post this so people can see it. Now,
mm-hmm.
granted, yes, it's good to have memories, but I don't feel like I need to post everything
Yeah,
now. And that's where I'm at. And
I'm
I'm
the same way.
busy.
I don't need to post that I'm hanging out with my friend if I'm already with my friend.
Right.
I don't need to post that unless it's something funny. Like I posted something this weekend. It was funny because my friend and I went out to dinner and we both got like 3 different drinks because we were just really dehydrated and like really thirsty. So like we got waters, we got sodas, we got margaritas, we got, you know, like we just were like trying to get the plethora of options. So to me that was funny.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not trying to show off that I'm out at dinner or
No.
like, you know. And the other thing I would say is I also don't think you need to post a lot once you are talking to someone just to make them look at your stuff.
No.
Because if they I think what I'm realizing as I get older is like if they do like you or they do care about you or want to talk to you, then it doesn't matter what you post or what you don't, they're going to communicate with you. So you don't need to post for them to see
Yeah.
or look at your story because then that turns into things too.
Yeah, because you really are just doing it just to let them know that they are missing out on something or
Right.
that you
You want them
are,
to remember their face or
yeah,
they you want yeah, just
you
yeah.
want them to know, like, hey, I'm out here doing whatever because you acting like I'm not worthy of your time. I'm gonna show you what I'm doing.
Right.
I
It's
did
all
that.
unnecessary.
That was like part of my crash out, and now I just like,
Yeah.
I don't really care.
I think I did it like a long time ago, but I haven't done it in a while. Like I say a long time ago as in probably when I was in college. I don't think I've done
Yeah,
it since then.
I
And
just,
even then it was just like social media was just starting.
yeah, it wasn't too big of a thing back then. We talked,
Yeah.
people knew stuff what you was doing. So
Right.
now it's just like that's the norm. Everybody got to see what you're doing, and I want to get back into the part where I don't want everybody to see my next move.
Mm-hmm.
So
There was a point in time where like I didn't post a lot. So like I had friends literally be like, "Where do you live now?" Because I just hadn't put anything on there for a while. And that's kind of what I like. I like when people are like curious about me so that they want to reach out and be like, "Oh, what are you up to?"
yeah,
Rather than knowing every little detail. But yeah, if I do something cool or like unexpected or different, probably I'll post about it. But if I'm just going to dinner just to eat dinner, I'm probably not posting about it.
yeah, because y'all don't need to see what I'm eating. It's
Unless
food.
it's like a pretty drink or like a really good looking plate of
Yeah,
food,
now
like
that
that
I
kind of thing's
will,
different.
especially if it's a restaurant that you normally don't go to, and you might, what you're posting might help somebody else to go to
Yeah.
that place. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that. But to sit there and post that I went to Chick-fil-A and I like Chick-fil-A and I'm posting my fries and my drink and my nuggets,
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Yeah.
not posting that. I a coworker of mine was like, "Oh my gosh, I forgot to post what I ate today." And I'm like, "You had Chick-fil-A."
Or like the ones that are like the outfit of the day. I understand like some of you wear cute outfits, but some of us have a uniform, so we don't wear cute outfits every day.
Some of us barely put on clothes.
Yeah, work from home people don't probably barely wearing clothes. So,
T-shirt and some lounge pants.
right,
That's my OOTD.
right.
But to sit there and be like, "Hey, I'm going to Publix or I'm going to Costco
I'm
and
going to
this
the
is
gym.
my
This is
outfit
my like leggings. Yeah.
of the day. I got my cute hat, my matching tee, my tights, and my cute shoes.
Yeah, I don't need all that.
Put my matching earrings and putting on my fragrance of the day.
Don't need all that.
I just pick one. Whatever whatever I feel like I want to smell like.
I think this is why we could probably never be like true content creators.
It's too much.
We don't care enough.
And
Like this is fun because we're talking about
yeah,
us and our lives and our thoughts, but like
and I want to do that. I thought about it. Like I got my little selfie stick because I
yeah,
was like, I'm gonna be out here vlogging
sure,
stuff.
sure.
so that I can keep it. But then I also want to post it to be able to become more social.
Mm-hmm.
But then I'm like, the stuff that I see when I'm out and how they gotta, oh, I gotta put it over here in this corner. I gotta get this angle. Now I gotta work this way, but then I gotta do all of this. Go get you a 9 to 5.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. I just, it's annoying. It is a hassle, and
Right.
do we really get to that point where we really have to be influenced by everything?
No. And then like these videos where I have to watch you eat food. Sometimes I like watching them because I'm just curious to see like what the food was or like the review of the food. But to actually hear you crunching on your salad or like you like throwing the pans and pots so that you can cook something, I don't need to hear all that. I don't need to see all that.
I don't.
I just want to see the like recipe. I want to see the end result.
Yeah.
I want to see the review. Like,
I don't know who told y'all that matters.
yeah.
And if there are people that like to hear those sounds because it gives them whatever feeling that they're feeling, you have a problem.
Mm-hmm. I don't even like I don't like snoring because I don't snore. And I don't like white noise machines because I don't like noise at all when I'm sleeping. I like it quiet. So sometimes even with the fan on, I can hear the fan and I have trouble sleeping.
Oh.
Sometimes, not all the time, but
Yeah.
sometimes. So like even that. So I'm like, do you really think I want to sit here when I have my headphones in and hear you going like bang, bang, bang? Not really. No, I don't want to hear that.
I just want peace. Peace and quiet.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. I just want to be calm.
Right.
I want to decompress for the day.
Right.
And then, yeah. But to see y'all do these mukbangs and be
oh my gosh, yeah. Some of them, the way that they eat their food and the noises that you make.
That ASMR, you rubbing on the microphone, you hear, I am just going to tell you that today is going to be a good day. And that I love you if nobody else tells you that. I don't give a fuck about that.
Right.
Like, what does that have to do for me? And I hear your nails.
Oh yeah. Oh, I hate that. Yeah. Oh god.
I don't need the
most of the time I put all these videos on mute.
I don't get that. Like, why are we listening to things? Like, I don't need to hear you scratching your jeans.
No.
Just to let me know that it is a very thick material. I don't need to know or hear the stretchiness.
Yeah.
In anything. I
see.
Don't
this is the
that.
difference between probably like millennial versus Gen Z. Possibly also maybe I don't know maybe
alpha, beta, theta, lambda, nu,
right,
gamma, omicron, whatever Greek name,
delta, sigma, pi, whatever else,
epsilon, psi, beta, whatever the hell, whatever y'all are. I don't know what's going on with y'all.
I don't want to hear it. If you think we don't want to hear it, think about the Gen X or like baby boomers. They really don't want to hear it.
Oh my gosh. They just want you to shut the fuck up.
They're still on Facebook, you know, so they probably
they gotta get their jitterbugs together. Like, I can't get, you know, yeah, just stuff. Some things that are just not necessarily content.
Right.
We got to get back into finding things that actually make sense rather than, yeah.
Right.
Oh,
I know. I was gonna say I need to get something for my throat. My throat's hurting again.
It was amazing.
So maybe we'll call it at this point, so that way we can both get some water to drink. All right. Well, hope you guys enjoyed our thoughts. Always leave us comments to tell us what you want to hear about because we don't know anymore. So
yeah, we're running out of stuff to talk about, and especially with sports because it's.
Yeah, like, did you like our vlog?
Over and over and over again?
Right.
And if oh God,
see, yeah, I'm like, we got to get something.
I'm sorry, y'all. And if y'all want us to do more vlogging of being out and about and just putting it out here, then okay, we can, and then we can bitch about our day, what we did,
Yeah, like
what we
tell
didn't
us.
do.
If you liked the vlog that we did with the Braves, let us know so
Yeah,
that we can do
like,
more.
share, subscribe,
Mhm.
tell your friends,
Mhm.
tell your parents, lend us an ear, help us out, get our page up with more people, more engagement.
Mhm.
And yeah, comment, please.
Please tell us what you like about us. Do you like us? We don't know. We want you to tell us.
Yeah.
Well, okay, we're gonna go ahead and sign off for today. So we will see you next time on our next episode of Bitch About Balls.
Bitch about balls. Bye, y'all.
Bye.